It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Chicago Bears and the Kansas City Chiefs. All that and more coming up next.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here we go.
Fields going to throw right away. And the Chiefs are going to get it. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. To throw is Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. Fourth down, so they send out Trenton Gill. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. That's taken on the 25. And running with power here. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Mahomes now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Mahomes going to throw. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Here we go now on first and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it second down and 12. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Now third down and 7. Here's Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now first down. Steps away. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Fields on first down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. From the gun, here's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. On first down, it's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Fields throwing again. Claypool with another catch. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 2nd down, here's Fields. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Fields going to hurry his guys to the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there. And now it's 4th down. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This a 31-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And some room to work. And with Mahomes under center, look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 18 now. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 34. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Throw left side, complete to Tony.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Kadarius Toney.
32 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Butker now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
Well, CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bears.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but was also fortunate. No turnover either.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in a second-half blowout.
Touchdown!
Kadarius Toney
with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Bears 3. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one. Fields hit, and the ball is loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Bears 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Here we go.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Throwing again is Fields.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Now it's Fields.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
Back to throw, Fields.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Here's Fields.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Locates Claypool on the crossing route.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And one last throw here for Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a